welcome back to my channel, Mrs. Shank Knits. My name's May, and today I'm going to show you how to measure your dog for my dog sweater patterns. To get the perfect fit for your dog sweater, there are a handful of measurements that will make it easy to do, but without them, you may end up with a weird fit. Treats are a wonderful helper in this process. This video is not sponsored, but I highly recommend Farm Fresh Pet Foods stick treats or mini wags treats for motivation. Here's the list. I'll put it up throughout the video so you can keep track of what we're doing. We need to get the chest circumference, the width of the back, the final length you'd like the sweater to be on the back and the front, the depth of the underarm, the distance from the collar to the arm, and the distance between the arms. Okay, so here we go. The chest circumference measurement should be taken around the largest part of the rib cage. This is the measurement you base the size from, so Nacho has a 55 centimeter chest, making him a medium in my patterns. Next up is the back width measurement. This one is across the back from where one arm begins to where the other arm begins. This will be used to place the armholes later, so you want to go from the shoulder area, basically the side of the arm, all across the back to the other arm. The desired length of the back of the finished sweater is up to you. The measurement should start from the collar and end just before the tail, or shorter if that's what you prefer. You don't want it to touch their tail because that can be bothersome to some dogs. Now, the length of the front of the sweater is also up to you, but if you have a male dog, you will want the tummy to stop just past the rib cage so they have full range of motion when they're going for a pee. A girl dog can have a longer tummy section, so it's really up to you. Just keep in mind that you want it to be practical. The depth of the underarm is a hard one to explain, so I'll show more than tell here. This measurement is so important because the armholes really need to be larger than you might think they do, because they hold the largest part of the arm, not just the tiny stick legs your dog might have like mine does. So this measurement is all about the distance from the back of the arm to the front of the arm at the thickest part. You might want to wrap the tape measure all the way around, kind of just for reference for getting that measurement. The distance from the collar to the arm along the chest is pretty self-explanatory. This is so you know where to stick the armholes in when it's time. And of course, the distance between the arms so you know how far apart to set the sleeves. If your dog is uncooperative, and trust me, I get it. Nacho did so well for this video, but there may be times when he sees me coming with the tape measure and he literally rolls onto his back to avoid being measured. So if your dog does not want to be measured and you have a sweater that fits well, you can use that for most of these measurements. And of course, pull out their favorite treat. I know it's quite a few measurements, but most dog patterns base their designs on standard dog breeds and their standard sizes, which does not work out well for dogs like Nacho because he's a Chihuahua Pug mini pin and his shape is just not on a chart, which is how I got into designing for dogs in the first place. There are tons of mixed breed dogs out there that will never fit onto a sizing chart, and they should have adorable sweaters knit for them too. I'd also like to note that these same measurements would help you to make a sweater for pretty much any quadruped that likes wearing sweaters. Like, I had never made a sweater for a goat or a rabbit, but you totally could. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments and I'll get back to them as soon as I possibly can. If you like this video or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, show some support. And if you're new here, have a peek around and subscribe to my channel for more knitting content. I also post daily knitting inspiration and share patterns and videos and progress pictures and all that sort of thing over on my Instagram. I am Mrs. Shank Knits over there as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.